Woohoo! This one's a wonderful story. It's me, Stacy Yada, and this one's called God Provided Me Free Stuff That I Didn't Even Know I Needed When I Needed It, and I didn't even know I was going to need it. Okay, so when I moved in with a friend, she told me, oh, just take the master bedroom. But I didn't want to take the master bedroom because it's her house. But just the way situation was, I had to take the master bedroom. So then, but I know how the devil's gonna bug her, and he's gonna say, tell her, why does she get the master bedroom? It's your house, and he'd probably keep bugging her. Well, then my other friend Debbie, she wanted to come over and visit me, so I just said okay. So she came over, and then all of a sudden, my other friend that I was living with, she said, I want my room back, and I'm like, okay, but God knows me, so that's why He happened to send Debbie over. So, I'm like the kind of person where I would stare at the room and say, where does this go? I don't know. What should I do with this? So I was just standing there. Debbie just goes, okay, where do you want this? Where do you want this? And I was like, oh, God, she's bugging me. And she's taking me out of my comfort zone. He's like, yeah, but she's getting it done, right? And I'm like, yeah. So then, where do you want this? Where do you want this? Next thing you know, all my stuff is moved in. Wouldn't happen if it was just me. But now I have a dilemma. I need a bed. But I need a twin bed because I had a king size bed. But Debbie's son happens to have a bunk bed. And he hasn't used it and he doesn't want it anymore. So when I drop Debbie off, I get a bed. And I cut. I forgot to say, Isaiah, Debbie's son, thank you, Isaiah, for giving me part of your bed. He gave me the top part to his bunk bed. So thank you, Isaiah, for being part of God's supernaturally wonderful provision stories and thrilling me. Okay, back to the story. Take two. I get to come home and there's now I have a nice twin bed, but it's even better because this bed sits higher off the ground, and now I have double storage underneath the bed because God knows I needed more space, right? And I want to keep it nice and organized and neat. And then, so I was like, thank you, God. He provided me a bed that I didn't even know that I didn't even know I needed it when I needed it, and it was free. That's even better, huh? And then it gets even better. So I had a beautiful house before, and then I had curtains, and I go, God, I really love my curtains. I really wish I could put my curtains up in my room, but I don't want to put holes in Tanya's walls. And then I'm laying there, and then he just pops this design in my head. He says, make a frame out of wood, and then you can fasten it with the curtain rod to the frame, and you won't even have to touch your walls. So then I just opened my Bible, and there it said frame and base and fasteners. God told me how to build a frame. Then the next day, my friend David comes over, and I tell him how to build it, and we build it. And the next day, within less than 24 hours, I have a bed that I got for free that I didn't know I needed, and my beautiful curtains. So here's my curtains, and I just love my new room because now it's all decorated, all pretty. And I'm not taking the master bedroom because I know how the devil bugs people. So I hope this totally thrills you because it totally thrills me. See, God knows what we need even before we ask Him. So, and then if you do need stuff, sometimes you don't have because you don't ask. And sometimes God just likes to surprise you. So I hope you have a wonderful day and keep watching for my stories. Bye.